god, I'm gonna have a fucking field day with Bunty. We gotta sort those fucking comms out. Fucking people not turning up when we're supposed to. In all 4 tiers. See, is the safety car still out? No, we just restarted. We have Pippo who spun around. Sucks for him. I honestly don't give a shit anymore. The camera is all fucked up. We got Barry leading, Costa in second, Zook in P4, Sadamano still in P5. Don't think there have been too many position changes there, apart from Pippo obviously spinning around. Yeah, Bobby did pit for new tires as expected. As I was saying, when my fucking game crashed again. Hopefully we can make it 6 fucking laps. I'm properly pissed off, I'm telling you. Let's see Sadamano, what can he do? He's gonna try to fight his way back up to P1. Not sure if he's gonna be able to do it. And we got Barry already extending the gap to just over a second. Sand keeping close behind. Zook hoping to stay in that train. Just 1 second off. He has to defend himself against Manu. He has his teammate behind him. Behind him is Manu's teammate, so a nice combination there of McLaren and Red Bull. In the back you can see the white hairs of Swings trying to find a way. And he's going down the inside of Bobby. Oh no, that's Boy. And gets a move, and that's Costa spun around from P2 and he has damage. Very, very unfortunate for Costa there with only 6 steps to go. And that's another spin, that's Manu and Zook. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? God. Let's see, we got the 2 Williams going side by side. We got Swings up in P5 now. We got VIP 2 seconds behind, Sen 1.5 seconds behind Barre. Just fucking keep it clean. Like, how difficult can it be? Honestly. Ain't even fun to commentate this anymore. See, Ruben, he's using touch to VIP. Swings is using all of his ERS again. Does he have to get where his ERS is constantly activated, or... oh no, he doesn't. He's diving down the inside of Ruben. That's a dive and a half. Ruben might report that because he got kind of forced off track there. It's a bit aggressive from Swings, obviously trying to recover all those places. Pippo and Zook are battling, going side by side. Zook can't make the move, stick around the outside. Swings meanwhile up into P4, he should be able to still get a podium out of this, although, looking at that, penalties, he has a 3-second penalty, I didn't even notice that. So that's gonna cost him dearly. That might end up with him dropping down to the behind Boy as he spun around. Swings has spun around. Everybody is spotting it today. And he retired on track. That's gonna be a penalty. That's gonna be a big penalty for him. You do not just retire on track like that. I mean, fair enough, it's his first race as a reserve and he's been fast in that. But that right here, you don't do that shit. That's not on. Sadamano's in the pits. He's probably gonna pit for, yeah, new wing, new tires, fastest lap. Let's see, meanwhile, Bobby spun around while battling his teammate, of course, why not? VIP gaining on Sen again. He found a bit of time, Sen lost a bit of time to Barre. Ruben still losing time to those cars behind him. Boy in P5. Just look at the position gains. It's mad. Boy in P5. Pippo in P6 after that early spin in the safety car restart. Bobby now trying to launch it down the inside. Can you get it stopped? Yes, he can. Pippo with the switchback, but he has the outside line now. Bobby on the inside. He's still trying to stick it around. Bobby just squeezes him out. That's some fair racing there. I'm not even being sarcastic. That was just some really good racing between them two in a 3. Who would have imagined? As VIP is right on the back of Sen now as well, so we're going to focus on that battle for P2. Barre. I mean, I've already jinxed enough people, so I might as well just say Barre is gonna win. So he's probably gonna spin out on the last lap in the last corner. VIP, his tires are 2 laps fresher than Sen's, so he should have a slight grip advantage. They're both very low on energy. Barre still decent on energy. Ruben as well. Boy, is he catching up to Ruben? 1.1 seconds, 1.0, I think he is catching up. Ball Boy, over the last year, has suddenly found some pace and found out that in order to get a good position, you have to actually drive fast. Meanwhile, VIP driving fast got past Sen. Sen now trying to get past again on the fast VIP around the outside. Got that done in a blast. So that's a nice battle for P2. Can't wait for them to crash into each other and retire. Ball Boy still 1.2 seconds behind, 1.4 seconds behind. I think he messed up that hairpin. Yeah, not quite the pace to keep up with Ruben. Let's see his teammate behind him, 4.7 behind, championship leader. He's gaining a bit, but don't think he's gonna gain enough to challenge his teammate. And there goes VIP down the inside now. Sen gives him a lot of space. There's the DRS detection on the exit of the corner. Sen now on the outside of turn 18 becomes the inside for turn 19. And he's already passed way before the DRS zone. VIP out of energy there as we have 3 laps to go. This is quite entertaining, I gotta say. And it's getting a bit cloudy now, but I don't think it's gonna rain. So weather should not play a factor here. But VIP still half a second behind. Actually, them two are gaining a bit on Barre. Barre is just taking it easy. But then again, he has 37%. Those guys are about to derate. Just look at how close VIP is to Sen. That's some good demonstration of how good those new cars work when it comes to following each other closely. As Bobo is actually within the 1 second window and he should have DRS, and he does, so that's going to be a nice fight for P4. VIP in the meantime. Did I say? Bobo and Ruben, of course. VIP gets P2 for now, but Sen is probably going to counter that, leading down towards turn 17. Through the clumsy chicane, and get the power down. Both of them using their energy, as we will only have 2 laps to go at the end of this lap. Oh, and that's VIP for mistake. He went in too fast, caught a lot of understeer. That's gonna help Sen out. Sen now behind him with DRS. Not using his energy. I think he's gonna wait for the long straight down to turn 11. He's just gonna hang back. The VIP has about 6% less on energy. Oh no! And that's Sen losing it, and that's damage for him. That's his front wing gone entirely, so oh, careful, don't be in the way. Good thing ghosting as well, otherwise he would have been T-boned. Bobo is now in fight for the podium. Which is just absolute madness. Yeah, Boy could be on for a podium here as Ruben makes a mistake. Does Ruben have damage? Yes, he does. Left side end plate damage for Ruben, and Boy is passed, but Ruben's gonna get the DRS now, I think. Was he behind him at the detection point? Yes, he was. So Boy losing that position again, but he's very much on for a podium if he can just get past Ruben and extend the gap a little bit. Meanwhile, Bobby catching up to Boy in the rate of knots. Maybe he's even gonna be able to have a say in that. Pippo down the inside of his teammate. Sen, don't be stupid, just let him through. You have no front wing left. You're gonna understeer into your teammate. Don't rear end him. Looking quite good actually without the front wing when it comes to pace, so not too bad. Zook behind them. He's gonna gain position on Sen. Let's see, Boy. How much energy does he have? Ruben has more energy than Boy. But obviously he has that damage, so Boy should theoretically be able to get that move done, surely. As that's... And the other Alpine made a mistake. Iwasuk is gonna be promoted up into P6. Unless he's failing to catch up to the Alpine without a front wing. I'm pretty sure they updated the damage model where, you know, losing your front wing costs you more time, as VIP is in the DRS window of Barre, but we're gonna watch this battle for the final podium position really quick. As Bobby is joining that battle as well now. We're quickly gonna cut over because we are on the last lap. Barre is using some of his energy. VIP is completely dry on power. He's gonna have one more chance down to turn 17 into the hairpin. Ball boy. He has to gain on Ruben. Is he gonna send it? Oh, he's gonna try to make it around the outside. Goes a bit deep. Can't make it. There's his teammate behind him. Don't get spun out by your teammate now. You don't want that to happen. VIP is very close to Barra. VIP is incredibly close to Barra. This could be a good move for VIP coming up. On the last lap, Barra is weaving, trying to break the toe. VIP doesn't have the energy. He can't make it stick. He would have to absolutely send it on the inside, but he can't. He's gonna stay behind him. What about the traction? He tries it, has a bit of oversteer. Can't make it. Barra is gonna win this chaotic a free race, as we have a lot of battling down behind them. Oh, I think Bobby has spun it, or he might have overcooked it into the hairpin. Something happened. Well, he lost his front wing. But Barra wins. VIP second. Ruben just manages to finish in third place. Sen... Pippo managed to get both Sen and Zook, so something happened between them two, I reckon. Costa in P9. Satumano, I think he got the fastest step in the end, but he's down in P10. Oh god, so much to discuss, so much for the stewards to look at. Get me out of this fucking lobby. See, close stickers, don't fucking... I gotta check F4 really quickly. As we see the winner, Barra, the unexpected winner. Holy shit! Oh, Steven won a 4, everybody. Fuck F3. Oh, Steven won a fucking race. Oh, Steven won a fucking race. Steven won a race. Oh, okay. I just made my day. Yeah, you finished us. Barra, unlikely win from P12, VIP behind him, started from P13, just as unlikely. Ruben, Borboy, great drive up to P4. Then Bobby, Pippo, Sen, Zoo, Costa, and Satumano. And here are your non-finishers. I'm not going to read all of them. Sphinx is going to be in a lot of trouble for retiring out on track. That was not on. And Smolly potentially as well, because that looked somewhat intentional. I'm gonna throw up a party. I'm just gonna throw up a party in the fucking F3. Let's see, we got Barra here, the race winner. Any other 3 drivers that want to join can join. Yes, we can. Actually, no, we can't because I'm on fucking blue screen. But now we can hear you. There you go. Oh, God. God, it was a roller coaster of emotions for me, for multiple reasons.
I'm shaking.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, we got our race winner here from P12. I would just like to point out, after this first safety car, I had Glowstick in the chat saying that he's rooting for you. And I was looking at you there in P12 and I was like, mate, he's not gonna win. Yeah. What exactly happened? What exactly was this race? How did you end up in P1?
I've got no idea, mate. I lost my front wing in the first lap, so I pitted for the mediums again. and then after a lap I pitted for the hards again because I wanted to end the race on the hards, but I didn't expect there'd be 5 safety cars. So in the end, with a 5 stop, and my tires were at 80+% I think at the final lap. But yeah, we made it.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Obviously, for the main part of the race, it looks like Sphinx, the reserve on his debut, was gonna win, but then of course he spun and retired on track. That's a bit iffy. In those last few laps when everybody was on the softs, how worried were you that you're gonna have, you know, the chaos from the previous restarts repeat itself and get spun out, or have people torpedo it up the inside?
Yeah, I did have Bobby at one point at the inside of me, and he just barged me out of the way. I was like, okay, geez, you're in a championship fight, you think? So take it easy, man. And I did that. I stayed out of trouble, and yeah, I did have a few moments in the final laps, like losing traction all of a sudden, and I was almost in the wall 2 or 3 times. But in the end, luckily we made it.
Yeah, especially on that last lap when VIP was within striking distance. I got very excited there for that final straight because he was like 3 tenths behind you, but then he didn't have any energy. I can imagine that it was quite stressful for you.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I saved up all I had, all the last bit for the final straight, and I had my wings really low, so I had high straight line speed.
Yeah, that seemed to be the way to go in the race in those battles. Okay, absolutely stellar performance for me today. Probably a bit lucky. But moving on to... Give me 1 sec, I gotta check where we're driving next week, because I'm never prepared for that.
I think it's Austria.
Is it already?
Right. But next week I won't be able to attend, so I'm gonna let someone else win.
Who just said yes? Don't be such a fucking ass. Yeah, it is Austria next week.
Now we'll finish first.
Oh, next week is almost double points because of the sprint race. Okay. Well, I would have said you're in the championship fight now, but if you're missing Austria, you're pretty much out of it. So yeah.
Yeah,
you're gone. But yeah, still stellar performance. What are we gonna have after Austria? Is it Monaco? It is Canada after Austria. So Canada then, after a 1 week break, how do you think you'll do in Canada?
Yeah, I think it's a good track for me. So especially the final chicane. If you don't die there, then she should be good. She should be podium.
Alrighty. Then you better practice for the next 2 weeks for Canada, and you're gonna absolutely dominate it, or not?
I'm gonna sweat every day.
I expect it. Alright.
Guys, see you later. Thanks.
See you later. Thanks for racing. And next one in the party is... So the other guy, that's VIP, who finished in P2, just behind the Ferrari. Actually starting right behind the Ferrari as well, down in P13. Pretty much the same story as with Berra, just coming out of nowhere, using all the chaos and somehow surviving it. How did you manage to do that?
Well, it didn't start great because I spun one time and I hit the back of Bobby because he was braking very early. Yeah, it was a bit of a roller coaster this whole race, but I managed to get with the safety car back up the field, and I didn't expect to chase down Berra in the last couple of laps as well. It was really sweating, and I was really shaking, and my heart was in my throat almost. It felt like, but yeah, he had a bit more traction with the last DRS straight, and yeah, that was opportunity gone. If 1 lap more, I would have got him, I think. But yeah, still happy with P2. I think it's great for me and Zook to finally score some big points after the first 2 rounds. And yeah, well, he ended P8. He wasn't too happy, which I understand. But I think it's great that we scored some big points today. And yeah, hopefully we can still fight for the championship.
Yeah, definitely the championship is still young to fight. is still there. Zook, I think, was battling the Alpines in the last few laps and might have had some contact in the last corner. But you did an absolutely stellar job. First of all, fighting off, who was it who was battling with you for P2? Was it Ruben? No, not Ruben.
It was Sen, I think.
Exactly, Sen. Yeah, right before he spun. I was already thinking, okay, this is a nice fight. I never expected you to close that 2-second gap to Berra, so that was a very brave effort. Ultimately didn't pay off, but still a good effort. Moving on to Austria next week for our first sprint race of the season. How do you think you're gonna do there?
Well, Austria is not one of my better tracks. A lot of people practice there a lot, so I'm not expecting too high of myself. So yeah, I did a sprint actually on Austria. It was yesterday in another league with Zook, and well, I won the sprint race in the wet. So if there's wet in Austrian sprint, it should be fine. But yeah, well, let's see how it goes. I don't know. I don't have high expectations, but hopefully we'll get a great result there.
Yeah, anything can happen in F3, as we've seen today. You better start performing your rain dance for Austria then. And thank you for racing today, and best of luck for next week.
Thank you for commentating.
You're welcome. Alrighty, that's gonna be it with the F3 stream, or with the third F3 stream of the evening. We got it sorted with commentators, so I don't have to stream anymore, because clearly my connection just isn't strong enough for it. Tune in tomorrow for F1 and F2, commentated by Ballboy and the now race winner, Steven. Go back and watch that F4 race, because I know that I will. Steven, what a fucking race. Hopefully tomorrow is gonna be better in terms of driving standards and commentators, as well as connection and all that. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, 7 PM. I've been Hawk. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.